Sub vloggers.
He's alive. God is not dead. He's alive. God is not dead. He lives in me. He breathes in me. He's alive. Now I know you think it's over, but it's not. Drop it!
Hi everybody, this is Daphne. I know it's been a little bit of a while, and tonight is the gathering at Ottawa U, so just doing some prep, getting my camera ready, making sure everything's going to be set up over there so that we can just have a great night. These sessions have been really powerful and really life-changing, you know, on every kind of angle or position, like even being someone who's involved. I think we all kind of leave with like an awe, you know, for God. Whether it's just like an awe of what he's doing, you know, we're seeing in other people's lives, whether it's an awe from something that we learned about in the word, or just an awe maybe when a time of worship happens. But check out some of our other videos if you want to see what our sessions have been like. And we're entering into fall. Well, it's actually started maybe like 2 weeks ago. So we're all adjusting to the cold weather and we're adjusting to the school year. So I'm fully back in school. Being back in school and doing all of this, it's a lot, but I think that when you put that time aside for God, I think that he will reward you. So, and he'll see the struggle because he knows it. So I think he'll help us out. So I'm really expecting something great tonight. We haven't been at Ottawa U for maybe the last 2 sessions. So it's good to be back in the school. And yeah, so we'll see what happens.
Hi, yo. Yo, peace. Perform miracle. Yo. What's going on, vlog peoples?
You haven't been to Ottawa in so long.
I know. I'm actually excited though.
I feel like what I'm wearing is I'm really warm. Oh, I should have brought my sunglasses. Snow is on its way, guys. High school right there. Lisgar Collegiate. Oh!
Why couldn't you so close to my food?
What were you doing? Chris does weird things on his regular basis. Gonna go straight down. There you go. And shoot till we start. Feeling good?
Dreams and reality collide.
I entitled it The Amazing Discipline of God. The Amazing Discipline of God. And I'm going to start by saying, so the God whom we believe as Christians or people who are followers of Christ is that God is the Father, Christ is the Son, and through the life of Christ, we are all saved. Verse 6 it says, "For the Lord disciplines the one he loves, and chastises every son whom he receives." So the word chastise in itself means to punish or criticize severely. A father will always discipline his son.
Yeah.
So if I have a son who's 2 years old and I love him to death and I see him touching a hot stove every single morning, I don't care if I have to take him by the leg or do something crazy so that he stops touching the stove.
Yeah.
Because it's hot. Always have that mentality that, listen, God is doing everything out of his love for me.
Yeah.
And maybe this is something that he's trying to use to maybe correct me in that regard. This person is blind. And Christ, the disciples are asking, so like, who sinned? Like, what's the great sin that caused him to do it? And they say, no, like, this is just so that people can know that I'm great. So that the world can know that I'm God. Like, it has nothing to do about like his sin. It's not our responsibility to decipher what is and what isn't God's discipline.
Yeah.
Because listen, when bad things happen, the first thing that we always try to do is, God, take this out, or this must be Satan.
Yeah.
Satan did this, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But there's also another extreme that we say that like, oh man, I didn't pray that morning. Like, I know God is just dealing with me. Our responsibility when bad things happen is not to try to discern, but is to try to endure the pain. Regardless of what side it is, if it's God's great discipline, alright, take it. It's gonna be for your own good. And if it's not from God, if it's from Satan, but you're a child of God, you should rejoice at the fact that you're on the right side.
Yeah.
Like there's no bad thing about going through those trials. So what I'm trying to get into like your minds is that like there is always a positive way to look at bad situations. Always.
Yeah.
When it comes to like endurance, it's always an interesting topic because I feel like that's why so many of us are up and down with the walk with God.
I say every trial you go through, it will give you a little piece of who God is.
Yeah.
If you go through sadness and you find God, you will find what joy is. You know what I mean? You will, if you were sick and you find healing, you will know exactly. So when you go through prayer, when you pray and when you worship, your trials will actually bring you closer to God, because you will know, oh, I remember I went through that, and God shows up in that.
And there was a time, I guess you can't really call it discipline, but it was more like just trying to like figure out God's will. So I found that like every time I was kind of getting off course, I would get hurt. And it was like a lot of crying, like a lot of being alone. And then there was a time where, like, everyone knows me, I'm a big crybaby. Okay? So there was a time. You're so anyways, I started to like look at scripture to speak to the things I was going through, or like speak to the condition of my heart. And because I was crying so much, I found a scripture that talks about how God keeps our tears. Like, he keeps them and he knows them and he has them in a bottle. That like really, really spoke to me. Because sometimes it can feel like when you're praying, you're weeping, it's like, does God even see? Like, does he even know? So that was just one example of how, like, in that moment of distress or discipline, God brought me closer to him. And it's usually when you're getting disciplined too, you'll find that you're alone. Like, you're not gonna have like, it's for some reason everyone just disappears, and you're like, so sometimes he'll even make you isolated so you can be focused, that you can like understand. Sometimes the discipline is just as simple as like, I need your attention right now. Like, you're not paying attention, you're not focusing on me, and I need you to become closer.
Sometimes people think like they need deliverance from like discipline, you know what I mean? Like, it sounds, no, for real, like, you know, you've been going through this, come here right now. Like,
That's so
God's
true,
gonna
it's
deliver
so
you, but
true. Oh my
no,
God.
it's like,
You don't understand that.
yo,
Like, it's not.
it's him delivering from himself. Like, yo, because I was just thinking about like Israel when they were captives, and that's the beauty of God. Like, God destroyed the Egyptians. He destroyed the Egyptian army. He destroyed so many nations.
Yeah.
But with God, his people, he's like, I won't destroy you, but I'm gonna put you in captivity. Like, they're still alive. He's like, you're a slave now. But that's because I love you, because I could have destroyed you like I destroyed all these people.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna keep you alive in captivity. My presence will come, you'll feel it, I'll still be there, but you're not free. And it's like, but that's God's discipline. Yeah, it's still good. You know what I mean?
His ways are not our ways. People are always trying to understand God. You're not gonna understand God. You know what I mean?
Hi guys.
No, drop him. Okay, real. I can drop.
Here, you can come with us because we're going to Bethel.
Suggested.
Guys, this is Dory, my love, like literally one of my favorite people in the world, and she is beautiful. Thank you for coming. You just, she's just like, I don't know what to do anymore. Whatever. Like, I love her like with all my heart. She's so adorable. Like, look at that face.
Yo, you grinded. you grinded.
Last year? Yeah. You're just leaving out of you now?
Oh my god.
Not as missions, I'm
So sick.
It's crazy.
Now, like, I